Hey guys, so this is Artie Forever One. This is my son Matthew, and this is my daughter Vivian. She's she's about to take a nap, but I just wanted to make a little video. Today's a dad's day, so I want to wish all the fathers there who dedicate their time to the kids, grandkids, happy birthday. But apart from that, I just wanted to share a little story about how from Ukraine we were brought to the United States and the way back as well, because I've been living in the United States since 2008. So when I was 16 years old, I moved to the United States with my mom, and I went to high school here. I went to do a few jobs, but apart from that, God always had a heart, put in my heart, to serve the kids and orphans, the ones who didn't have a father or a mother. So I always been in touch with the woman who, as I was raised, I grew up in a little church, and we always would grab puppets like this, and we would make a show for orphans, and we would talk about Christ and how God loved them, even though they're abandoned in the world, our crazy world. Like, you can't imagine, why would you leave your own kid? Apart from that, it always been brings me joy to see the reaction of the kids who are never been introduced to a joy of just playing with you, because when we would go to orphans, we would make skits, like we would do Pinocchio, I would do the Pinocchio, and we would have musicals. We would do musicals, and afterwards we'd do like popcorn or whatever the available stuff there was. And so that was when I was younger. I was doing that when I was 14, 15, yeah. I did it for a year, and we went to United States because I was a failure, because I forgot Russian and Ukrainian. I only understand Spanish, so in Ukrainian school my Spanish didn't really help me. But so in 2018, I had an opportunity to go back to Ukraine because my uncle was basically dying, and my mom asked me to go and help her brother who was paralyzed. So I would lift him up, and I would take him to go to the party or whatever, and that's when I met my wife. Everything was going wrong. I'm not talking about war. I'm talking about like a little bit earlier when my debit card got hacked in when I was in Ukraine. I only had a few $1,000s just to have a ticket and whatever now, way back, but it got hacked into somebody bought liquor in Texas with my number, and so I had no money. My own grandma, called cops on me with my own phone that I bought her, in my own house. But that's a different story. But 3 days later, I asked my mom to buy me a ticket to the United States because I needed her to go to my bank and take the money. She said, "No, I won't do that. I'll give you $20 a week so you can have your potatoes and bread." But apart from that, I just decided to live fully and committed to what God called me to. So I went to this little town in Ukraine. I took a bus for like 50 Ukrainian Jesus. And I took a bus. We were there for 3 days. There was a big revival. I had basically talked to her and went through a different orphanage to we did a video about it. I was able to capture the joy of the kids again, who would just be happy for a bag of popcorn, you know. That's nothing big in the United States, but when we get last tablet or like last iPhone, we don't even get that joy, you know. But, so on my way back, I didn't have enough money for the bus, so I took a train ride because it was twice as cheap. But I didn't know this, but it was twice as long. The train took me like 8 hours to get home to my town of Odessa in Ukraine, and I was on my way talking to this dude that my friend knew about, but we just kept talking for nothing because we had time to waste. And so I get off the train and I was like, I need a burger or some coffee or tea. So I go to the McDonald's and I open the door and I slam my shoulder into this girl. And she's like, excuse me, and I kind of excuse her, and I ask her, I was like, excuse me. And so the point of it is that I met my wife, my future wife. She was buying a burger for her little brother, but the point of it is that I wasn't in Ukraine. I had to fly there to save my uncle who was dying. He died anyway because his mother killed him, but that's not the point. The point is that in today's day, Father's Day, I just want to be thankful for my kids. And I just got out of Ukraine just because I can't imagine my life without them, and I can't imagine their life without me. Maybe it's selfishness, but they're little to understand this, and we're grateful for those who protect Ukraine. So if I didn't have them, I would go back there for sure. But right now we're here, we're in Vermont. It's Happy Father's Day and life goes on, right? I hope you guys have a wonderful day and God bless you. I have a video coming soon. Just a little cinematic transition of our lives, but I hope you like it. Stay with us. Stay tuned. And we're still offering vocal lessons from my wife. She's a great coach, and she can teach you how to sing well if you'd like to. Let us know. All right. Bye.